Wow, we're back again. Who would have thought we'd be back here again today? My God. I got to fix the math. There we go. Shout out to each and every one of you. You know you want to hear the best sound in the world. Everyone loves this sound. You know you love that in the end, the little, that little. Oh, my God. How are we all doing today? How's everybody feeling? Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping back in to the Cryptoverse. Welcome back to the Cryptoverse. You're here with me. No, shout out to everybody here. Welcome back to the crypto space. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Tastes good. And I figured I'd keep my hair a little funny, right? Like, hey, it's been a long day, you know? Long day of work. When you're trading, you're going through, yeah. How about that GIF, though, huh? How about that GIF? That thing is fire. Like, look at that thing. This thing is fire. Let's get into the markets. Let's break it down. But this thing is fire. How could you not like that? If someone went out of their way to make that for you, the thing is so sick. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, good work, my friend. Good work. We're going to do more. Dude, these are going to be the NFTs to join the trading group. And each NFT will be subscriptions, and it's going to be really fun. So you're going to have NFTs into the trading group. That's going to be how you kind of get in to the group, and we're working on them right now. We got a team developing them, getting them going. We got some really, really interesting people working. So shout out to each and every one of you for being here, and know that there's always someone working behind the scenes, baby, and this is going to be dope. We're on the innovative tip. You're going to want to be with the look, he's even got Snowy, baby, you know, and that's an inside tip. Like, you would have to have been there to know when I had the bird, you know what I mean? Who is here for the bird on my shoulder? Who is here for the bird on my shoulder? Right? Who is here for the bird on my shoulder? All right. Bitcoin monthly chart. You know I have it waiting for you. I'm not going to keep you thinking too long about it. The monthly. Bitcoin on the monthly. Bitcoin on the monthly. And it's a horrible monthly candle. It's almost a bearish. It's almost a bearish engulfer. All right. So let's take a look. This is it here. Don't be fooled by this one. This is it right here. The next monthly candle closes in 1 month. It's funny, right? But it just closed. What a horrible candle. Let's take a look at it. It's not the worst, but what it did do, it didn't break back above this resistance point. So look, if you give monthly support right there, we had monthly support on this high volume node at 19,090. Important that we held it, so we couldn't hold monthly support. Just one thing off the bat. All right, if we look at the candle, let's take a look at the OHL and see the open, high, low, and close for the monthly. Should I do it? I guess I got to do it, right? Everybody, let's get ready for the monthly. Everybody, let's get ready for the monthly candle glow. Wow, twice in a month. Woo! Woo! Woo, I thought I was going to pass out. I think I did pass out, and I came back to life inside of the moment. Oh, my God. Woo-wee! Ay. That'll get you high. I seriously will. Like, you will get really, like, wow. Let's take a look at the open, high, low, and close. Right now, I am buzzing right now. I can barely see the screen. It's looking fuzzy. $20,050 was the open and 7 cents. The high was $22,792 and 25 cents. The low was $18,152 and 13 cents to 13. And it closed at $19,426 and 2 cents. It would go down $627 in an entire month. Can you believe that? From where we would open, from where we'd close, and in the entire month, Bitcoin would only lose $600. What I would like to see here is to juxtapose the monthly candle of, like, let's just say the Dow Jones, right? and take a look if we're getting more of a beat to the ground. And that will close tomorrow morning, right? It's closed, or it's about, but I mean, their monthly candle is down 8%, right? Bitcoin's is down 3%. Let's take a look at the ES1's monthly candle. They're down 8%. And so you can see Bitcoin becoming a hedge against inflation. I mean, right now, that's a hedge. You would have incurred way less of a loss holding Bitcoin than holding the stock market. I'm just, I'm going over the facts here. People don't like it when I do that. It makes them feel funky inside when they're not thinking clearly. So they're like, ooh, why did I do that? And I'm like, well, because you didn't look at the facts. That's why. Everyone likes to make decisions without the facts. That's kind of the problem in the world. That's why I like trading. Look at the facts. Show me the charts. Show me the facts, and I'll show you the news, the new uses. So we got wicked all the way down. We got wicked up. So we see some good buy pressure to the upside. We see some sell pressure to the downside. And that's an indecision doji. And it's pretty bearish because we have more upside push pressure down, than this way here. So, and I don't know, when's the last time you came to a monthly close, eh? Shout out to everybody here for Bitcoin at the monthly candle close. And seriously, when's the last time you came to a monthly close? Shout out to the 172 people hitting that like button. You people are amazing. But we need all 352 of you to really show up to go up. You know what I mean? I need you all to show up for us to go up. And I made that up right now, but it works. So could you do it? You know what I'm saying? I'm here on a Friday night, relaxing you with the nice music, the radio voice, and just smoothly bringing you in to the next month of Bitcoin. For some of you, it's already October 1st. But here on the East Coast, here in Boston, Massachusetts, in the United States, it is not. It is 8:17 p.m. And Bitcoin has just closed the candle. Shout out to my man, DJ Frodo. You're the man, dude. You have made me extremely excited. That's pretty cool. I like it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Only here for the tunes. Shout out to John Thomas, who comes for the tunes and stays for the news. How's everybody doing tonight? Time for the Stacktober. The month was bananas, but I think I did pretty good this month. 22 trades, 5 losses. What does everyone think? I mean, that's amazing. Unbelievable. That's pristine. You do that for the rest of your life, you will be on your way to a great life. May God bless you and yours. And as we end the month, going into the new Patreon month, even though I've got myself to my own way here, check it out. And shout out to everyone that's been doing this, but I really am super excited. You start off as a creator, you don't know what's going on, right? You don't get it. You do what everyone else does. So you get a Patreon. I even know, but then you realize that Patreon's taking all your money. A lot of it behind the scenes. And once you realize it, you're like, oh. So then you get a Me6 app, and you get a new Discord, and you get it through the Discord. But then Me6 takes a piece, and you're like, and then you find someone's always going to take a piece, but. So I finally made my own payment gateway on a website. This took us a few months to process, make sure it was safe, properly done. And now, look, you can click join today, and people feel more comfortable about a website. I just have to say, and you can join and become a lifer today. We do not have a 7-day free trial. We decided against it. The website developer felt it was a good idea, and I think it is for the certain product. But when we really broke it down, I said, but I'm live every day. People get a 7-day free trial watching me every single day. I said, that's enough of a trial. At that point, I said, I also get, the Discord and the gains. And at that point, you can make a proper, educated decision about me. You can watch me every single day. So you can be like, if I like this guy, I'm going to watch him every day. But look, you can buy for $1,000, join today, which is a discount. That will go back up to $1,200, okay, after the bear market. So that is a bear market special right now, just to make it clear. We should make that clear, but it is. 6 months, this is all, bang, bang, bang. So jump on in if you would like. Someone did pay for $1,000 for the year. God bless you and yours today. That was amazing. I saw that payment coming in through the website. A lot of people using the website to get in, and I really appreciate it. It definitely benefits me the most. So thank you so much. You can always jump in for $99 and check it out, right? So this is CryptoLifer.com. There's so much to go over here, so much to look at. Check it out. Have yourself a ball. Check us out at CryptoLifer.com. We would love to see you there. All right. And I will link that beautiful .com in there. And the .com was a pretty penny too. It wasn't easy to get. So shout out to Diablo for the $4.99. God bless. No, God bless you. Thank you for the $5.13 in Super Chat Easy's coming to me already. Thank you so much. So we should switch from Me6 to website. You don't have to switch. It's up to you. You can take it easy. It's just if you're new and you want to jump in, that's all. But I don't want to see I'm always like, I don't want to rock the boat. You know what I'm saying? Boat's going well, don't rock the boat away. So look, this is what I'm looking at here. I'm deciding how I want to make this trend line. That's kind of what I was looking at today. So I want to figure out hey, did we break in and out of it? Are we trying to bearishly retest it right now? We are definitely bearishly retesting a support region right here. And, Bitcoin's fighting this 19,500 area. I've told you before, if you've been watching my channel for a while, to me, it's all about this weekly, these two candle close here. I'll show you right here. And this weekly candle must close above this bar that I'm going to make right there. That's it. That's so important. Weekly candle must close above that. Close above that, please. If it doesn't, we're in bad shape. And so I want us to stay above this area. And see this node here, this high volume node, and it's called a POC at 19,159. I would like that to hold. So this, to me, is called the crucial zone. We lose this, I'm shorting the market all the way down to the end of the liquidity bar at about 17,065 or at least 18K. All right, where we could get a bounce. But definitely this area of low liquidity we're going to drop through. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. All right, to make it quite clear. All right, so that's important. That's substantial. Remember that. I would write that down or redraw this for yourself. Keep it on another chart somewhere. Whatever you have to do, but important. And again, we have the resistance now too at 19,500 that we can't get above. Let's zoom on into the daily or the 3-day chart, which is somewhat bullish, but could turn on you and dump at any moment. So just because it's halfway up, that's a decision. Don't take it. And the MACD isn't looking too great. All right. Although it is a little low, and I've seen a move from there. It's interesting. I do see a very strong bullish divergence on the 3-day chart, and this is what has me gripping. However, it did play out so far, and you can say, well, bullish divergence played out, and it's not that strong in a bearish trend. And you got what you got, and you're lucky you got above the POC. The same time is usually once you get a POC like this, you likely head all the way to here, but you've done that twice in a wick. So you've kind of had your cake, you just didn't eat it up here. You kind of had to come right back down to base even. But we're back above it again, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did go back to 20,200. So just keep that in mind, and there's bullish divergence here. So, however, we have big wicks at this point. See that we've had established, and that's sell pressure. And we have hit this area of liquidity, and we've been sold off both times. Well, you could have traded up, traded down, traded up, traded down. Beautiful liquidity zones to be had. Right now, this candle is opening above this candle. That is a bullish sign, and you do have a bit of a turn. So, and the bullish divergence is there on the 3-day chart. It's very strong, and it's already beginning to play out. Can it make a higher high is the question. All the way above 22,600 is, it's far-fetched. It's far-fetched there, Charlie. So the one thing I want to look at here is we're overbought. Babe, I told you, it doesn't matter. I go and watch CryptoLifer when I'm stressed out. My name's Marky Wahlberg, and it doesn't matter what movie I'm in. It doesn't matter what I play. At the end of the day, when I need to calm down, I put on my headphones, my favorite headphones, after a nice workout and a milkshake, and I watch CryptoLifer. All right? He's the best. He's better than watching me when I was a sniper, better than watching me when I was a fireman, when I was a cop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, everybody. Go watch CryptoLifer. I'm Marky Mark, and this is my message. All right? He's the best. He'll make you calm. He'll make you feel great. He's motivational. So look, let's take a look at the daily time frame now. The daily time frame is overbought. Extremely overbought. And is likely to come to the downside here based on the stochastics RSI. However, I've seen a hover. We could get a hover and a pin. Anything could happen, but just be ready. Just be ready. All right. And I got a lot of Tuawans. This is also a bit of a rising wedge on the daily time frame. I'm going to look at it on another chart, though. I'm not going to go that far. I'll get back to the daily in a second, but the daily, right? Not looking the greatest. Let's all be honest. 22-hour about to dump on you, and that's the one we've been going by. And I was calling this pump ever since we were down here on the 22. And we got it, Sam. You got the pump. Who here remembers me calling bullishness on this 22? Now, I started calling it here. We drip, 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 drip. But eventually, we did see this divergence, the swing down, the swing down, the swing up, the swing up. You can see it right here. 22-hour bullish divergence, and it began to play out so far. And I was one of the first people to call that divergence and that move to the upside. Bull, baby, bull. This version of Mark has a tie. Shout out to Laura Marshall. If you were to capitulate, could it potentially nullify the bullish div? Asking humbly, bro. No, of course. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want people to be, you can ask any question you want. Have you seen the pizza guy in New York? He reviews pizza places, and the people screw up his reviews. One guy got his call hijacked while he was reviewing the pizza. That's funny. Yo, Lifer, thoughts on the 80-20% setup in play for Doge? You waiting for the initial balance to play? Oh. I'll have to look at that. Send in a super chat, please. Worst marks ever, unless it's done in underwear. Oh my gosh. She's trying to make me turn red again. Well, let's see. He said it could go to the 18K if it breaks lower. I have a hairy feeling about Cardano. Hairy, what does that mean? Like your chest is hairy when you look at Cardano makes you feel like you have more hair. Anyway, so look, we showed you that the daily doesn't look too good. We're still pointing down on the 4-hour, which could push us down. All right. And I'm going to show you what I see happening here now after all the nonsense. So let's get rid of this cup and handle that did break out insanely, which I don't know how that made any sense, but it did. We get rid of my moving averages for now because they get a little in the way. Lifer vision mode. 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 Sorry. I thought I was home alone for a second in the shower. I forgot I was live. I do that sometimes, and forgive me if I'm offending anybody here with my amazing singing. And you know it's good, so don't tell me it's bad, because you know it's good. You know it's good. It's good for the environment when I sing. All right, so don't worry about it. All right. So check it out. Check it out. Bitcoin is double bottoming here. Bit of a double bottom, if I've ever seen so myself. Bit of a double bottom, eh? Bit of lack of bearish momentum on the 1 hour time frame, eh? The way I'm looking at it with the vector candles and all, this thing could go all the way to the upside, eh? Got a bit of a move here in the stochastics. I'm looking for the market maker to take a move on these little shorts. Take these shorts out on a Friday night. They're out drinking, thinking everything's fine, setting a trade. They come home, smashed, liquidated. Everything's been taken. Nothing. It's gone. Everything's been gone, been had, man. You've been had. You thought you were good on a Friday. You thought it was gravy. You thought everything was pushy beauty. But it wasn't. You've been shafted, my friend. You've been taken. You've been bloody mollywopped. You've been liquefied, liquidated. You've been straight banked, man. Banked. You got to get your head in the game, kid. You got to get your head in the game. You got to get straight up. You got to get straight up with it. You got to get straight up with it. You got to see what it is, for it is. You got to take it for what it is. You got to take your mind off the table. I don't want to hear anybody tell me something different. This is London. And you got kicked in the teeth if you don't do the right thing here. Oh my gosh. I need more lemons, baby. Dude, this is the monthly candle close. We got to do something different. Hey, I tell you something, huh? You go over to the back, huh? Hey, I give you $5. You go to the back. I never want to see you again, huh? Get away from me, kid, huh? How much is that? How much do I got to pay to get you to get away from me, huh? $20, $30? Hey, take $40. Get the... I never want to see you... Take your shoes. Take your... Hey, kid. Take your shoes. Take your shoes. Take your sweater. Hey, take it off. And you know what? I never want to see you... So look, we're double bottoming here. So cringe, it said so cringe. That removed. Can I post the pizza YouTube video? No, you may not. I don't think you can post it. I feel like you can do Robert De Niro impression. Over here. I don't want to spam. Then don't do it. We need more lemons. Hey, I get no respect over here. Rodney over here. He says, you know, I told my wife, said, hey, why don't you take me someplace I never been, huh? So I took her to the kitchen. You gotta love that, though. You gotta love it. People love that one. Hey, I don't like to brag about the expensive places I've been, huh? But yesterday, I went to the gas station. Yo, shout out to Anku Kuti Butsu in the house, my man, with the funky name that took me 1,000 years to figure out, and he was my friend. I didn't know it was him in the live because it was so different from who he was. But it was him the whole time. It was Anku. It was Mr. Anku. So look, this is a symmetrical triangle which broke to the upside and broke back to the downside in my humblest of opinions. It's the best I can do for you, all right? Also, we have a point of control here which we're likely to get sucked down to from the rejection point. So, and there you go. This is that same point of control. That 19,060, 19,100 area, 82, you know. We cannot break this point of control. Also, right now we're hovering above that what? That weekly support of resistance at 19,300. Remember that. So that's my yellow line. That's my POC. We break those, I'm bearish, pretty much. Okay? So let's take a look. We got a high 15-minute. Many a day I would short that. Even though the 1 hour is low, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's a bear flag. Is it not? It is. It is what it is. You just got to play it the way you see it. You can't change it. And that's, you know, you'll get better and better at this. It's a discipline. It really is. Pattern trading is a discipline. And if you stick with it, it'll pay you. But you got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. And you got to be really precise about your measured moves. And your angles have to be spot on, man. They got to be spot on. You can't be playing games with the measured move, kid. You got to be spot on, man. You got to be spot on. Like, it got to be so nice. It got to be so perfect. Exactly the way you want them, man. Exactly the way you want to place it. Exactly, man. Can't play no games. Can't play no games. Sam, do you think we're over leveraged short from the 68K? Heard people are 100x leverage from 68K range. Thoughts? I do think he should be in Boondock. I'm just hoping he takes his shirt off again. Wow, that's amazing. Shout out to FrogSuit00. I guess I have a lot of fans here on the live stream. What is Satoshi's most loved brand of sneakers? The Asics. I was, how do traders find relationships? How do traders find relationships? Anybody? How does a trader find a relationship? Anybody? 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 Through consolidating. All right. Over here. Consolidate. Get it? Consolidating. Dating. Consolidate. Get out of here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 416 people, 279 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would be so humbled and greatly Appreciated of it. Thank you so much. So I'm looking at Bitcoin to either make this, so it could dump all the way down, but there's always the double bottom. There's always the hope that it won't. So that's going to be a line in the sand to hold here. 19,003. We break it, it's going to let go. The 50-minute does suggest we get a little bit of a dump peasy to the downside. I don't know where I came up with dump peasy, but you say dump so much, you got to just say something different than dump. And just dump peasy flows off the top of the tongue a little quicker, easier, I guess. Dump easier. Get it? Dump easier. As I did that, you saw what I did there, right? I think you did. Yeah. So a bounce and a bounce there. Whenever you can you analyze Bitcoin as Marky Wahlberg? God bless this guy, man. I can't, don't make me do that. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin here, and the way I'm looking at it, guys, it's got a point of control sitting about 19,463. If it can get above there, that could change everything for us. All right, so that's the point of control we need. It's also in a bit of what's called an ascending triangle, everyone. Let me explain that. No, you don't understand. I was a sniper. We used to get into the ascending triangle position. I had my arm, you get it. I had to make sure. No, you don't understand. But I was there, you weren't there, but you saw me on screen. What I'm trying to say is this is the ascending triangle. All right, and when you look at it, the way it is, stop. You're killing me over here, Smalls. Blows my mind every time he does it over here. You need to clip that for the YouTube shorts over here. This guy's a tripod over here. I love that. Hey, what am I, a tripod? I'm a tripod. Shout out to the 499, my man. Thank you so much for the love, man. You're the man, dude. I got creative with the ascending triangle with the, hey. Stop. It's Friday night. I got to get fun on a Friday over here. Nobody respects me anymore. So look, this 7-minute pushing down to the downside. That's an M pattern making a fat and nasty dump. Look at that M right there with rejection. Can't get above the 19,400. El resistance. And look, the shoulder, head and shoulder broke to the upside. That was the measured move. You would have taken the length of the head to the shoulder there. You kind of broke on up. That's what you did. And now you made an MPZ pattern. And an MPZ is dump easy mean. So I'm seeing a break to the downside here on the 15-minute time frame. Started by the 7-minute already. And unless you double bottom here, you're headed down to about 19,069. And that kind of gets right on that POC. And if you break that, you're headed to the end of the node, which takes you to about 18,400. So that's how it works. You may get a bounce beforehand at 18,800. Remember the 8s. So this is the level we've been playing in. This is the chop we've been dealing with. And this is what it is for me for the night. And I believe this is what you're going to look at for the night, for Friday night. And we could very well wake up to a stumbling Bitcoin around 19,000, 18,800 area. All right. What could stop this is if the 15-minute just goes sideways here, doesn't break this trend line. So I would watch the 15-minute. Once the 15-minute resets to the downside, if we stay in this trend line, that's a long. And you could just long scalp this from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top of the channel on the 1-hour time frame. All right. The stochastics will move up. You'll head back up here. So that's a very likely scenario, but we got to make sure the 15-minute plays ball first. We don't want to just bet on things happening. We want to make sure they happen. So let's watch the 15-minute. If it does, there's a chance you can get a ride on the 1-hour back at least to the top of the triangle. And that does nothing for me. Really, that's minutia baloney. And honestly, it could even be a shoulder ahead and a bigger right shoulder. You can see that. But for now, it is what it is. And we'll deal with it in the morning because, I mean, that's about 8 hours from now. 12 hours from now, you'll see me again at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I do that, that awesome live every Saturday and Sunday morning. So you will see me live tomorrow morning again. It doesn't stop. I feed the channel like it's my baby because it's funny. This is my life. The channel is my life. I became the channel. Some people have a life and then they have a YouTube channel. I became the channel. The YouTube channel became my life. I'm extending became because it has a way of making it sound interesting. No. But I really became the channel. Like, I dedicated my life to this space, this realm, this energy, this movement that each and every one of us create every time. And I love it. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I love you. I love you all. I love you and you and you and you and you. Every single one of you. You're all blessed people. And I'm so happy to be here with each and every one of you. The present moment. There's nothing like being in the present moment. That's all you have. That's all you have. Monthly Bollinger Bands curving. Bullish. Bless you, Sam. Shout out to Big Tuna. This guy's the biggest tuna you've ever seen, so don't mess around, all right? We got big tunas over here. Hey. Monthly Bollingers. Let's take a look at John Bollinger Bands, which I had back in the day. Look at my Bollinger Bands there. I used to flex on the bullies. I mean, they're pretty wide. They could get wider. But, they've been wide. They're starting to, but when they get tight is when you get a big movement. So, to me, they're still in, here you could get downside in the wideness. You could still see, they are at the edge of the Bollinger Bands, though. I see what you're saying. Whenever you usually don't get much lower than that once you touch it. Like, look at our last bottom. You didn't, here we touch the bullies at the bottom there. It's about as low as you go. They are extending, though, for a move so they could then curve and give you that space, and then they can come down again to the end of the Bollinger Bands. But again, I don't use bullies. I used them for like a year and a half on and off. I remember a lot about what funny, this is probably one of the first few times I've ever shown the Bollinger Bands on the show. But shout out to John Bollinger, who created them. And you can give him a like if you want here. I always used to see him here on Twitter. Shout out to Johnny Bollinger. Oh, no, that's not the real one. It's John Bollinger 0. But he is on Twitter, man. There he is. What up, Johnny? Inventor of the Bollinger Bands. Isn't that pretty cool? John Bollinger, dude. He created it inventor of the Bollinger Bands. I can't wait till there's a face 20 years from now. Sam Wright, inventor of the Lifer Vision band. Whatever it is. But to me, he's like Tom Brady or kind of like I look up to him in a way. You know what I mean? Like if I would ever be him. I'm going to be myself, but pretty cool, man. That he's John Bollinger and people use the Bollinger Bands. Like his name is synonymous with trading throughout the world. That's an accomplishment. That's pretty awesome. And I don't even follow the man. What am I doing? Following John Bollinger. Because I don't follow a lot of people. My team, I think, used to follow him. But, you get the team. You got to unfollow. You got to do all that stuff, Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for interacting today. We had a great tweet. Also, shouts out on the beach there. But we had a great tweet. Wow, we had a lot of tweets here today. Unbelievable. Yikes. We took over Twitter like insanity. Let me try to find it, though. I did tweet something. I just want to look back here on what people were saying. Do you prefer watching live streams or recorded videos on YouTube? If it's TA, definitely live. Give that a like. Live streams. I watch you because you do what you do and go live 24/7, 365. This is the way. Shout out to Crypto Skrill. Yo, this is the way, man. I love that. People that say that, there's an essence to that. Like the way, the lifer way. Like, this is the way. Like, people that say that resonate with me. There's something about that. Your live streams. Thank you. Live streams every time, brother. I like recorded videos. I'm always busy, and I like to watch things later at night. Hey, I respect that. Personally, I like to live, but often I can't tune in. So for me, watching shorter recorded clips is best. 5 to 10 minutes of gold nuggets is where it's at. Ooh, Crypto K-Dub. Lifer Baby, my man, Ariana. Or my girl, Ariana. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Depends. Crypto trading live, teaching, or a message recorded video. Live stream, live, baby. You're the king of live streams 7 days a week. Shout out to Owen Coletta in the house. Live stream, live. Don't change, Sammy. Oh, no, I'm not going to change. Combo of both. Live streams are great, but sometimes you don't have enough hours in the day and just need to get an update and get moving. Great content live. Pre-recorded can be produced and refined over and over again, trying to attract the masses. But live is a community. Wow, that's strong. Depend on the channel. I watch the recordings at 1.5 speds. Live, both recorded. I'm partial to the live. Ladies, we are live. Well, I mean, you can see where he's at. In 19 minutes. Recorded. Live. Wow, so that was awesome. And then we blocked some of the spam there. And Ripple. Ripple is trending right now. Ripple is trending. Official Twitter account of Ripple Effects Studio. That's funny. Ripple, our mission is to build crypto solutions for the world. Ripple, baby. It's a great day to be in the XRP army. It really is, though. It really is. Private jet charter company tablets files application to support Ripple in the SEC case. That's pretty interesting. Good morning, crypto fam. October arrives. I can't believe it's been a year. Remember, it's this time last year. Be safe. I mean, I can't believe it. Back to October 1st coming up. Changes the game, you know. And here we are at the monthly candle close, right? So, I mean, will October be bull or bear, right? Will October be bull or bear? Poll. Choice. Will October be bull or bear? You say bull. I say bear. You say bear. I say bull. Right? And we'll do that for a day here. Will October be bull or bear? And let us know. Will October be bull or bear with a question mark would be a nice idea. Will October be bull or bear? Let us know. I want to know. I want to know. I'm not going to sing anymore, okay? If I get 23 tweets, I won't sing. If less than 23 people, well, you guys might want me to sing. So, you know, I won't do that. But will October be bull or bear? Let us know, right? I said bull. Look at that. Or no, do I want to? Oh, I can't. Oh, it is what it is now. My fate has been sealed. All right. So Bitcoin's slipping and slipping slowly. And it's slip sliding away, if you ask me, if you know that song. Slip sliding away. I'm in a singing mood. It's Friday. I guess that's how it is, you know. Slip sliding away. So look, it's about to double bottom here. Trying the higher low. Attempting a higher low here for Bitcoin before it takes a huge dump on your face. Sorry, I'm just... oh, man. So the 7 minutes still pointing to the downside. I could see even more downside from here. But it's not over till the... Not going to say it. It's not over until we break this zone here and fall to the downside. Number one, you can't say anything about, you know, the first adjective. You can't say anything about the second. I mean, either one of those don't work anymore. So you can't even... It's not even politically correct, you know? And you know what I'm saying. Lifer, do you have pets? No, I have no pets. S&P closing the monthly below, except for a big guard dog, a giant Rottweiler that will bite you. Batman invited all the superheroes to discussing Bitcoin investments. Superman didn't go because it was a crypto night. Oh my gosh. Oh my. So here we go. We're going to see Bitcoin. Can it drop? Will it go to 11,000 and make my dream of owning more Bitcoins than I ever thought possible? You never know. It's not over till the large tuna sings. There you go. That's a good one. Till big tuna crypto comes through in the house and bangs on them with a gain. So it looks like Bitcoin is highly likely to break to the downside here. 19,077.7. Look, the 77s again. But we will see. It's going to have to break the zone, do a bearish retest before I really jump on board with it. All right. But 15-minute is not in our favor. That's a bearish engulfing candle. Attempting to double bottom here. That's its last resort. If not, that's a bearish flag that's dumping to the downside here at 19,075. And we've gone over the other levels we need to watch for, and I don't think there's really much to kind of break down for Bitcoin, right? Pretty thorough. We've been doing it since 8 o'clock. Dang, well, 8:10 since I jumped in. It's been 40 minutes straight of Bitcoin. Shout out to anyone that jumped into NEER with me, or jumped into NEER through, you know, or just jumped into NEER, not with me, but jumped into NEER. But NEER is looking pretty nice. It's not NEAR. I just want to make it clear. It's NEER. You might get it confused with NEER with an A. All right. So we'll see. But look, we got a little bit of a flag here. Right. And we're going to see this. This is flagging to the downside, but it's curving back up here on the 1 hour time frame. And there's a possible resistance. If Bitcoin could hold, you never know, this could pump it. And regardless, this kind of does its own thing. But we already took it for 20%. Does NEER have more gains? This will be the 4 for 4. Take it 3 for 3 now. Does NEER have more gains? Easy, take a chance. Stop loss below the high volume node if possible. Probably not completely possible to kind of be under risk. It's a little risky of a trade in my humble opinion. You know, stop loss below the high volume node, but NEER could continue to the upside. We already took it for gains, but I was already celebrating the gains for NEER. And it's just that time of year. Shout out to everybody here. But it's just that time every single month on the monthly candle close. We got to do it. And it's not easy. And I'm going to make it as quick as possible because some people seem to like, you know. But we got to go through every single gain made in the month of September on the monthly close. So I take some of the last one, August 31st into September. Alpine was in a tight channel. Suggested it could come on down. It went up a little bit and banged for 34% gains. FKX banged out of a tight channel to the upside for gains. 715 to 651 the next day. Took 2 days about for FKX to bang for 9. ERG, who could have forgotten that beautiful trade? It started September off. A beautiful call I made about ERG. I talked about Cardano getting that hard fork, people getting excited. This was kind of connected ergo, and it banged beautifully without touching the stop loss for 53% gains. We will continue to trade this on and off. ERG for gains. MFT, I remember talking about it too. It was on Token Metrics. We were bringing it up. It was tight in the channel. Bang for 14%. Creddy, beautiful double bottom there in the falling wedge, would bang to the upside for 20. Flux, who could have forgotten the Flux call when I first brought it up? 100 million was getting staked, you know. I said it's tight in the channel. It banged for 50% gain from 60 to about 93 cents, 96 cents. FT, this was in a tight, beautiful cup and handle. It would bang out of that cup and handle to the upside for 12%. We shorted Bitcoin nicely on a short here for 13%. We shorted Link beautifully for 29.9%. Gens was in a tight channel, banged on you for 71. Route was in a cup and handle, banged on you for 54. MFT was in a tight channel, eventually would make the move and bang on you for 27%. Stargate Finance, we pulled the Fibonacci, saw the retracement in the golden pocket, would bang for 46%. Atom would bang on you for 40%. EWT, Energy Web Token, would never hit the stop loss and bang for 29.5%. Wall, right, which we found, this thing would bang for 38, and that was a huge green candle to the upside, 38.93%. All right. Route would bang on them again. FT, another move, 37%. Luna, right? Talking about Luna breaking out, then making another flag for 34% gains. Route breaking out of that cup and handle to the upside, 63. Fly, then Fly. When we first started trading Fly, was on September 8th. You can kind of remember this now. Saw it in this tight channel, and who did it? It was our man Rainier putting it in the tight channel. Rainier for 93.3%. My man. ETH short in this tight little channel to the upside for 14% scalpage. UOS looked nice. It continued to go up, never really hit the flag for 22%. Monty, which is Monster, is that? No, yeah, Monster Infinite, tight channel, would bang up for a little 17% gains. Cat, who could forget Cambria, and how many times we played this starting on the 8th of September to the September 11th. Falling wedge would go low, boom, for 65% gains. SPA, which is Sparex, right? That went up for 23% out of the channel. Injective Protocol, cup and handle, tight, inverted head and shoulder, 37% gains. Who could have forgot iErgo? When someone asked about me on the live, I put it in the channel, this thing would bang above the POC and blast for 98% gains. 11%. Look how much we learned from all these setups. It's not even about the gains. Look at Cambria, 381% gains for Cambria. Out of that tight channel, who would ever have thought it would produce gains of that nature? Cat Cambria. AVAX, in a cup and handle, banged on them for 18%. Look how many cup and handles played out. Onston, falling wedge, tight channel, banged on you for 16.6%, 16. Mirror Protocol, when I first talked about the Fibonacci retracement, it would break out of this for 39. Unic, which is Unicity, just in a little wedge, would go for 13.33. A year ago again on the radar. It broke out in a wedge, would break out of that for 84% gains. Then back to ERG after waiting a few more days for it to resettle, falling it in a wedge again. Tight moving averages touching the 21, banging for 24% gains. PSL, which is Pastel, double bottoming for 32%. Sutter for 108% from the 12th to the 14th, connecting to the Fibonacci. Pastel had a beautiful double bottom for 103.46% gains at the beginning. That's how it started. Rosin, posted by the elite, never hit the stop loss for 26%. .3S in a beautiful channel for 16%. NEER was in a beautiful channel first time we put it out on the 15th. Would bang beautifully with no stop loss, 22.2%. NEER again would make another flag. I would talk about this flag and say there's more coming, 60% gains. PSL would continue from that double bottom and go all the way up for 630% gains. Might even had a little more on a giant wick. NEER 3S, when we shorted NEER 3S in this falling wedge, it would break out for 14% gains. Hard. I remember when I first talked about hard, it was like a Saturday morning, if I remember correctly. 30 minutes later, it made 32% gains for a banger, right? September 18th. Yeah, that's 12:09 at 1 p.m. an hour later, banging on them. Sweat by the elite, banging for 52%. Who could have forgot Sweat getting in and out of that? Divi by the elite for 10%. Atom 3L by the elite for 15%. Luna C coming back. We were all over that for 12%. FCON for 112% gains, banging on them, following that retrace back to the upside. NEER 3S was in a falling wedge, banged on them for 40%. FPHNX was in a tight channel, getting tighter and tighter, would move up for 25.9%. No stop loss would get a hit in any of these trades. Formation Phi, again in the cup and handle, would bang again for 17%. Gala Short, which was in a giant cup and handle, this would go up for 74% gains. That would take 2 weeks. Bitcoin Short, for a nice little cup out the handle, it would jiggle, never hit the stop loss, and bang for 14%. CHZ was in this beautiful flag, banged on them for 40%. Anakin, another beautiful coin, tight in the channel by the elite for 37%. Network for 28%. Labs for 21%. Whale, SDT was in a tight channel for 40%. Comb for 52% by the elite, banging on him. It did drop a little bit in his defense. It came a little lower, but still beautiful call. Did fall out of a wedge eventually. Quant, which is in a tight channel, 22.3%, banged on them. I was all over this one, called it with a beautiful angle. Fear was in this tight channel, banged out, made another little flag and would continue. Sis was in a tight channel, went up 9%. I'm going to look at that tonight. Gall, 13%. We're back to the 19th to the 24th now, 20%. This is insanity. This was supposed to be a bear market. Polex for 32%. Gods Unchained in a tight channel for 30%. Man, I worked so hard. This is insane. Luna C for 52.52% gains. Plagiar in a tight channel by the elite for 65%. SHX by the elite for 10%. Cat by the elite for 37%. DC by the elite for 21%. DAPT by the elite for 32%. Filecoin double bottom, barely got you something. Catcoin again came down to the channel and popped for 25% just the other day, right? And September 13th to the 28th, Gala, that was just extending the short for 60%. NEER 3S, this took a while, 42%. Comb from the elite, 16%. CMP by the elite for 13%. Polex in a tight channel. And you can see we do the same things over and over and over again. It's wash and repeat. It's cup and handles. It's tight channels. 22%. Hero, I put out recently. Beautiful call on the tight channel. Banged for 40% gains. Actually still holding a nice move. Anakin, kept saying, watch Anakin, watch Anakin, watch Anakin. 10% gains. Cat again, Cambria for another funky move off the bottom of the channel for 20%. And NEER again today, or just was like one of the closest ones again that I would watch today for gains. So this month was an amazing month. And God, we didn't hit everything. Of course, we lost some trades. Okay, I want to make that clear too. Like everyone's like, oh, all the gains. What about the losses? Yes, a lot of things hit stop losses. Not everything hit. It wasn't the easiest day to trade. And there was a lot of fake outs by Bitcoin that would throw you off and not make it easy. But if you stuck to the script and you see every single one of those trades didn't hit a stop loss, that's like, that was, wow. I didn't think we were going to go through that many on a monthly. And I do that on the monthly. Just on the monthly. We're not going to do that any other month. People always seem to leave the stream when I do that, which is weird. I would be like glued to the screen, like, whoa. Because I would be writing down the names of those coins. Because I'm just giving, that's why if you leave the stream, it doesn't make any sense. If you're around someone that does something every single day, there's knowledge to be had at any moment when they're doing something. If you're smart, and I don't mean to be rude, but if you're paying attention and aware, if you're paying attention and aware, you're going to be like, oh yeah. Hi, Em, let's go. I want my brain to actually be like that. He is correct. Yeah, like so some people are like, oh, I don't want to hear the games and walk away. Someone could have a pen and paper and be like, oh, Cat, NEER, okay, whatever. And just wait and just listen to the names and be like, oh, man, he's finding all these little gems on KuCoin that I never knew about. Like, that's a blessing alone. That's blessings on blessings. So it's just, there's opportunity every time. If you believe there's opportunity every time, then there is. If you don't believe there's opportunity, then there isn't. Opportunity is the beholder of you. You create it. So if there's opportunity in your life, it's because you made it happen. And you believed it would happen. Okay? You brought opportunity into your life. If you're watching the live stream right now, you brought it into your life. Thank you. God bless you and yours. May you have a wonderful life. So this is a bit of a cup and handle, though, after all that, and a falling wedge. And it's very oversold on the 1 hour time frame. However, the 15 minutes flipping and not really in my spot where I like it, but it could make a move here. But tough night to trade, but NEER is looking tight. It's high risk, in my humble opinion. RFUEL was the huge gainer of the day. Would make this like W. Remember this, it's like this rising W. And that thing would just blast. Actually still pretty green. Vision had a bounce from the bottom. Look at this wonkly power. A new coin kind of consolidating here to the sideways flow. Making that like ascending triangle flag here. One hour's a little high. May need to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. And then it could rip though. 4 hours a little high for me. It needs to come on down. We are getting a golden cross right there though. That's a bullish sign. So you got to heed that. The 50 about to cross the 200 right there. A bullish cross for this wonkly power. And if you go to the smaller time frames consolidating, I would keep this on the radar and just give it a watch because of that golden cross coming. So what I do is I put a line, a vertical line and a vertical line, two of them. Right click, alert, right? And you got to pass through that, right? And right click alert. And when price action passed through it, it's going to tell me that I'm going to know. And that's going to alert me to something that's going down. So I'm going to be watching WOOP. Keep it on my radar. This thing just kept moving every time we made a flag here. I believe my team was over it and hit it for gains. Plutonian's funny. Cup and handle. Look at that cup with the handle. Higher low to the upside. Bang. Could also kind of look at something like this. See? Move back out. I've been watching this Heinz. Oh, yeah, but this is Heinz S. No, I'm watching High Sand 33. Yeah, this is what I've been watching. You can see it kind of flatlined here on the 618 now. Doing some funky stuff, right? Like more extended than before. Shout out to the $20 in Super Chat. You people are unbelievable on a Friday night. Thank you so much for the love. You're awesome. May God bless you all here. And shout out to everyone in Florida. Hold on, moment of silence for everyone in Florida. People that are flooded, people that are still struggling, because I read some things that really got to my heart. Hey, man, maybe you all have a better, recovery. May everything work out. And if you are hurt, may you just come back even stronger than you were before. Amen. So that's tough. I seen a guy lost everything. His whole business is down in the tubes. Bit of a descending triangle for this thing. This could dump on you. So just be careful on that. That's a bearish pattern, but I have seen these break out. They're 50-50 shots at the end of the day. So doesn't mean it can't. Some of these little coins really don't care about. They just want it. They're just tight, ready to move. But High risk, high reward for this coin here. 786 Fibonacci is a place I would like to put a stop loss. So, interesting enough. Hesan 33. Hesan 33, I guess it's called, right? I had BAB on my radar. BAB, BAX, right? I probably have to call it BAX. But 1A. And there it is. FIDA. And there, look, so it broke out a little bit shoulder, possible head, possibly making a right shoulder there. Definitely something interesting worth looking at. Kind of going to lower this support region. You can see because there's your bounce. Getting oversold on the 1 hour is the 15-minute ready to rock. It is. That's interesting. Broke out, broke back a bound. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing could make some gains. Still on the radar for BAX. Take a look at the 4 hour time frame. Still got that gasolina, that move ready to move to the upside. I got this on the radar. BAX. I'd be watching this closely still. If Bitcoin dumps, it's going to take everything with it. All right. This is on KuCoin. All right. And shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new people in the trading group. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out people joining for the year. That's unbelievable. Joining through CryptoLifer.com. Thank you so much. My heart is like melting with that. I can't believe that. And thank you so much. The website looks amazing. So look, we have so much liquidity down here, dragging us down to 18,750. That's no good. So right now, Bookmap is suggesting we get dragged down to 18,750, and I do see some bearishness for Bitcoin overall, right? So it is what it is. That would lower my standards for Bitcoin because I'd like it to stay above certain areas. Let's take a look at the short for Bitcoin to confirm the move. All right. Look, there's the Bitcoin short on MEX Global. I like to look at it on MEX Global too and compare the two. But that's cool that you have it on MEX Global here, right? So to me, and I'm going to show you another chart that I got cooking for Bitcoin. Let's reveal that chart first, right? Yeah, this US dollar one. So if I go to the 4 hour time frame and I zoom in, I have a group waiting for us. Watch. All right, so check it out. So this is what I have going. I see a falling wedge here. We're attempting to break to the top of the falling wedge. Could get rejected and then break to the downside very easily. It would be a breakout, fake out of this ascending or a symmetrical triangle. Okay, so let's break down now into the 4 hour what we're seeing. This is just like the cleanest, easiest I can make the chart. Sometimes I have a lot of lines. I get it. Just wanted to make it really simple and easy to see today. And so you can see here, the measured move here is to 21,005. The measured move to the downside is about 17,800, 18,000, right? And that still would bring you to this bottom trend line here. And you still wouldn't make a lower low. Technically, you could hold on. Joey, can you hold on, Joey? Joey, hold on. So my friend's cat was Joey. She was a beautiful little kitten. And we were always like, Joey, hold on, Joey. So I'm always thinking of Joey, little Joey. So check it out. We still have room to the downside here. Technically, we did wick, but we could meander on down. So this is just something I'm looking at, and it's highly plausible. All right, so we're watching this symmetrical triangle with a 50-50 shot. And you can see that you have a POC right here. So if you can stay above it, bounce here, then you can get above here to this move. If you break below it, you're coming down. It's all about the POC, all right, for BTC right now. I mean, that's a beautiful way to put it. How clear as day is that? I mean, that's just... And the 4 hour still has momentum to the downside. Can the 1 hour stop the carnage, keep you inside the chains, which it says it will. Look at the 1 hour curving up. It says you're going sideways now, and that's good for altcoins. So I'm calling Bitcoin sideways tonight. I am. Looks like Bitcoin will go sideways tonight for, we hope, or to the upside based on the 1 hour time frame, based on the negation, unless we get a huge dump here on the 15. So far, we got a higher low here, and we're putting in somewhat of a bottom, double bottom area here. See, 7 minutes stepped in and said, no way. See that? You are making this channel now. That's what we're in. So up, down. We should come to the top of the channel on the 7. The end of the day, that is a flag that could break you down. But even if it does, if we get all the way up here and then we break on down, that'll be the double bottom. And then we could still, so small time frame makes sense to me. So I can leave it there even with what it does on the 15. And you could get a huge double the 15, like all the way out of nowhere, just boom. Remember, anything's possible. All right. We're dealing with this POC and we're dealing with this 19,300 area. Remember, it's weekly support and resistance. It's where the weekly candle's closed. It's really important that we kind of hold that zone, in my humble opinion. So this is Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell here on Friday night in a symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour time frame. Getting tighter and tighter into the wedge. The 1 hour suggesting that we will go off the bottom here and bounce further into the channel and get tight. Can we break out of the symmetrical triangle to the measured move? First area for this measured move would take us to about 21,500. If it broke down, it would take you possibly to 17,800. We'd have some levels to wait for. We're 18,008 and 18,000 before we got there, but that's about it. And if you break up below this high volume node, you're likely to bearishly retest it and dump to the downside. If we stay above it and bounce, we're likely to make a move all the way to the lower liquidity zone, at least to 20,000, and we'll go from there at this last resistance point. We will probably have resistance right here on our way to the upside. So that's your Bitcoin update. I believe we're going to go sideways for Bitcoin throughout the night. That the chart conveys that we're going to go sideways throughout the night, and we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow morning at 8 p.m. We'll pick up this structure here, and we'll go from there on the Bitcoin all-time history index, and we'll see what we're looking at. So that's what I got cooking. All right, and look, the 1 hour on the short wants to come on down, suggesting that wouldn't be a great time to open up the short. So now it should take us through the next 5 to 8 hours, depending. Okay. Let's take a look at XRP. Everyone wants to know about XRP. And so I have XRP in this beautiful flag. The 1 hour does want to pump to the upside. I like that. If Bitcoin goes sideways, XRP is going to have fun. I see gains for XRP to the upside. I see a little XRP party. I see things happening. I see hearsay going through the weekend, which will give it enough pump power to get it to about 55 cents. So chart conveys we will pump to the upside based on the low stochastics, based on the MACD, based on this falling wedge, based on the being above the 0.5 Fibonacci level. However, we do have a POC. We'll have to get back above 48.8 to remain completely bullish. But I like what I'm seeing for XRP, and I do see some moves for XRP. All right. Boom. XRP back, so now DEGO tangled down. Does it bump now? Interesting. That thing collapsed. That's one that fell off. Didn't do its thing. So look, Bax just took a dump. See that? It lost this control zone. Interesting. Hunting. Low liquidity tonight too, so it's like, so PSL is getting tighter in the zone. You see that? And it's on my radar again for a possible move. I'm like, am I reverse? I'm like, how do I already have a flag up here? But that would be a better place, right? Like a safer move we got above the zone. It's getting tight though. Let's take a look at the daily for it. Daily's low again. The last time this thing was low, it ripped. So it's just on my radar. That's all. It's on my radar again because this thing went up hundreds of percent. And so, hey, at this point, it's given so much, I'll give it a little bit to take a shot. So it is what it is again. I don't have any of it right now. Can you smell what the Sam is cooking? Shout out to Chris English in the game. What is the link to his website to join the trading group? It's simple. Just go read the Ripple. No, I'm just right here. Join today. And right here, if you would like to join CryptoLifer.com, come on over and get yourself in there securely and beautifully. Can you check SOL, please? Life Revision Trading Bootcamp every Tuesday. And I teach class too, everyone. Every single Tuesday. I will teach a class this Tuesday from 3 to 5. I fly to Las Vegas this week. If anyone is in Vegas from about the 6th to the 7th, let me know. You know, we could have lunch. We could chill, do a Lifer meetup. Let me know. As long as you're not too strange. Hey, Crypto Lifer. Have you joined? I have. I love that. CryptoLifer.com. Have you joined? I have. I love that. Merch. We also have merch finally out today. Jump on in and get your merch. Let me get the merch out. No, I'm super excited about this. This is huge. Shout out to the team. Everyone doing it. Banging on them. We got the merch out. All right. So check out the merch page. Get a hat. And this is really high quality stuff. Streamlabs does put out really high quality things, and that's why we really like it. I just want to make it clear. But this is the merch, baby. We even have a mug for you, a frosted mug, if you want to get down with the Crypto Lifer. We can't get a Doing Damage logo out there for it. I think I'm going to talk to the team. We'll get some Doing Damage logos. We have it already, so we'll get it out there. We have the AI Illustrator. You can get broaders, stickers, patches, you know, notebooks. I like this keychain a lot. I'm going to get this keychain. That's going to be my thing. I can't wait. I did order a sweater today already, a gray hoodie. All right, it's coming in the mail. I can't wait to wear it on the live. Ooh, look. Might want to take your image off while you're shilling your stuff. But look, this is the Lifer gear. Get a mug, get anything you want here. And this is going to be the merch. So jump on in if you want merch. And let the people know that you're a Lifer. Setting my Monday super chat payment now. Gino Wambino. You're funny, man. For the $2. For seller, all right. You're funny. He's like, you know who it is. Look at that thing. Doing crazy damage. And so look at Hero. It's now double bottoming here on a new zone, and they've been doing a lot of work. So Hero up 42%. So we took Hero for gains. Let's take a look. Like, what do we see happening now? MACD looks like it's about to make a bit of a move here. Let's take a look at our daily. Our daily is a little spent, and tweezers topped. So, easy. And we're touching the 21 with rejection a little bit there. Troublesome for me. Not like, oh, let me jump on in. But you could flag it. When in doubt, flag it out. Looks like it's making a bit of a cup and handle. Maybe it's not ready yet. But it's getting close. I believe Hero is making or on its way towards some type of bigger move here to the upside out of this cup and handle. But I would let the daily reset a little bit. The 4 hour looks like it could cool down too. Interesting. 1 hour's coming back up, but that's just squiggle land. And that could be a shoulder head and a shoulder there too, just out of the corner of my eye. But this is getting ready, and this is how I do. I have so many of these just waiting, kind of, they're in waiting, you could say. And when they're ready, we let them rip, you know, so. Bang, bang, bang. Wow, look at that thing. Did kind of kiss the stops there. If they were lower, then no, though. But FIDA hit for gains. And FIDA continued. Look at that thing. Went up 26% gains. Remember, I kept talking about Bone FIDA. If you're watching this thing, Bona FIDA. Bon FIDA. And, you know, there it goes. Doing its thing. Hawk. What the heck is Hawk? REEF bumped and continued to bump. Look at that, 50% for REEF out of that flag. My team was all over that. Raven has precariously retraced back to the 786 retracement. Could be getting ready for its next bigger move. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. Hey there, Patrick. No, I'm just joking. But look, I mean, you got the falling wedge here. Let's take a look at the daily. You want the daily on this. You really do. No, you do. No, you do. No. You want the daily. You want the daily there. So the 12 hour does want to make a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. 4 hours in a scan. I don't know. It had a run up because of the miners. I'll keep looking at it. It's not my favorite cup of tea right now. The ETH short. Look at that. Flagging out. ETH short. Not in the best place on the 1 hour. I'll put a little alert there, but the ETH short may bump on you. That's interesting. How many gains? Looks like some 50, 60, 70% gains on the ETH short. Happened last time in the falling wedge. Could happen again. If the market bumps, then the ETH short pumps. If the market dumps. Yeah, daily's actually getting ready and could curve too. That's it. 22 hours ready to go. Look at that ETH short right now. I hate to say that, but that doesn't look good for Ethereum. Like, why does this ETH short look so good in the 22 hour? Like, now, hopefully it dumps and it doesn't look good and we go lower. See how I made that space with the angle? It probably could go a little lower. You're right above a POC though. You get above that, you're gonna fly. 70% gains on the ETH short. I have to post this. I mean, it's a cup and handle. Why does the ETH short look so good? Like, you tell me, why does it look so bullish on the 22 hour? I can't wait to take a shower tonight, like, and just take off the suit and tie. Like, I've had this tie on all day. I've never taken the tie. I took the suit off, of course, like the jacket. And I walked with my family. We did a bunch. Like, man, I've had this tie on all day long because I knew I had the live stream. And I just didn't want to, like, but man, it's time. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lifer, for everything you do, man. I've been watching you for a few months, and I appreciate everything. You have helped me learn trading, and I can't wait to make enough to join your group. Shout out to Christopher Taylor, man. I love it. I'm waiting for the whale to lift my P&L. Let's take a look at whale. But the ETH short, I don't know why. It looks scrumptious. What do you think, Portal Rock? So whale's slipping. Didn't hit the stop loss yet. 22 hour for whale wants to boom just like ETH short. So they can go together. And that's good. You know, you want to see that. It's got a funky position here. Wow. I mean, let me reposition. Like, I don't want to take away what I had, but it was just messy for me. I had it right there. It was falling out. It was closer to the stop loss. I'm not trying to hide what I did. I just want to make it clear. Like, I had a position there and it fell out of it. Could continue to dump. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. They're all oversold though. Like, really saying, hey, I want to make the move. And at least that's kind of cup and handle-esque. Look at that. It's a downward slanted cup and handle. It's a slanty-eyed cup and handy eye, you know. Cup and handle to the upside, possibly, right? It's a slanted cup and handle. That's what I'm looking at. It's giving you the shifty eye, you know what I'm saying? When someone's like kind of like giving you that little shifty eye, it's kind of like the squinty eye, I should call it, right? So if it gets all the way up here to what, 1.677, that's what we're looking at. A bit of a cup and handle for whale. High risk, high reward for something like this. We took it for gains before. It could go. I'd pull a Fibonacci, but this wick is just absurd. So it's tough. Let's take a look back at the 1 hour time frame and the 15-minute. 15-minute, everything is in the sweet spot. So it's weird. I mean, if it doesn't pop, I'd be surprised. And there's also a little bit of bullish divergence, kind of slightly there, a little bit there. It's interesting. Right below a POC, though, and it's fighting. And it's a low liquidity coin that could dump on you at any moment in time. You just have to remember that. And let's see here. You got some supportive resistance on the bigger time frames. Take a look at like the 3 hour. You did come right back there, touching the 200-day moving average. That's interesting. I'll give that to you. That is interesting. It's got a lot of interesting concepts going for it. Whale on the radar. Whale is on the radar. High risk. High reward, but it's high risk. There's a pretty good, it's got a lot of the makings of a push-up, but I got that heed feeling. A little bit of heat going on, like, you know. So here we go again for Syscoin, which I was looking at more. They're getting into these descending triangles. And descending triangles, to me, more than likely break to they're 50-50, but they like to be bearish, right? And so it's just something I got to say. At least for now, I say the 4 hours coming low, all right? So we got a little bit of a percentage out of this when it first came out, 9%, and now it's kind of back to break. But I'll watch it closely. It is getting tight. Some could battle and say, no, it's kind of a bullish pennant. It's not completely, and it's getting tight moving averages, and it is on token metrics, which they've been known to get a birdie or two to fly. So if we look at this, I mean, the daily could be pumping to the upside. I'm looking at this. This is interesting. Daily looks really good. It's just the 4 hour needs to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. So I would put an alert on the 4 hour time frame for Syscoin. And I'd put an alert here too for Syscoin. That's how we made all those gains you just saw us make in September. We didn't do it out of nowhere. All right, we did it here, right here every day, grinding. And I'll teach you my alert system if you join the trading group and jump on it. And do it every single day. You're going to have to put a little more work. You're going to have to grind. But I'll be there grinding with you. And so if I can do it, you can do it. And we'll do it together. What are you worried about? I'm not worried. You're not worried. There's everything at your fingertips. I will provide everything you need to succeed. And you will. It's that simple, in my humble opinion. Like, you'll get whatever you put your mind. You'll go after whatever you put your mind at. And whatever you hyper focus on, you will achieve. So just ask yourself, if you're not achieving something, well, then ask yourself, where is your focus? And if your focus isn't on that thing that you're not achieving, well, then that's why. It's pretty simple. Just mathematically be really selective with your focus, you know. Okay. All right, everyone, I'm out for the night. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin one last time. But as you can see, we're holding on to this area, and it's all about this. Can we hold the zone? Can we stay in this flag and not dump? 15 minutes so far is staying in the flag, you know? So we shall see. The measured move, if it does break to the downside, is about 18,990. And I already gave you all the other levels to watch, and the Bitcoin update was really at the end there. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Everyone, from the bottom of my heart, from my family to yours, thank you so much for jumping on into Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. Bitcoin salutes you. I salute you. Crypto is life. Thank you so much. I'll be back like I am every day tomorrow with another live stream. If I could find the end button. I always have trouble finding the end screen. Everyone, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Crypto is life. I love you. Thank you for everything you did for me today. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the awesome support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for everyone here. Thank you for all my moderators and everyone that helped the stream stay together. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you on the next one. Crypto is life.